Our community is facing a growing crisis, poverty. You may not always see it, but it's around us in Windsor and in the county. Today, 1 in 5 people in Windsor and Essex County are living in poverty. 42% of single moms are living in poverty. Windsor and Essex County has the highest concentration of neighborhood poverty in Canada. And more than 24,000 kids are living in poverty right here in our community. These statistics may shock you, and they cry out for action. The good news is, United Way is taking up the fight to reduce poverty. We want to show you how.
My name is Tabitha Hamlin, and I'm from Windsor, Ontario. I have 2 boys, raising them by myself. I'm divorced. So it's just the 3 of us that live here. I was working off and on before, but I was laid off back in 2007, I think it was, and it just, ever since then, it's just been trying. It's just hard. It's starting to feel low, you know. Not desperate, but just needed the extra help, and I'm a hard one to ask for it sometimes. I first heard about the food bank from a friend of mine, so I started going with her. When I went to the food bank, I would receive, like, you know, your vegetables, cereal, canned goods, some snacks for the boys. Having this little bit of food helped out, like, you know, with not having a whole lot of money, helped out with bills. It was actually making me feel good. I do thank the United Way very much for the programs that they have out there to help people.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Bowden, and I was born in Windsor and moved to Leamington not that long ago, and I love cats. I want to be an outgoing person and not the person to be behind the scenes. My dreams for the future are to try to become a lawyer for family law, and I'd like to go to university after high school.
Hi, my name's Vicki Bowden. My daughter Mackenzie Bowden is in the United Way On Track to Success program. I have 4 children. I have a 23-year-old son that is living in Cleveland, Ohio, and I have 3 daughters at home.
Before I knew about the On Track to Success program, I felt very nervous about high school at first, and then once I found out about it, it made me feel 10 times better.
When my daughter was accepted in the program, it was like she did the happy dance. It was like she was ecstatic about being in the program, and so was I, because my oldest daughter struggles with school, like greatly, like getting her to go and with her grades and just the motivation to do the schooling. So with Mackenzie being accepted into the program and her excitement level, knowing that she was going to have those supports to keep her going and wanting to go to school every day, I was ecstatic, because it's like, yes.
Being accepted into the On Track to Success program made me feel excited and less worried about high school.
The financial support the program offers is incredible. It's like a lifesaver for me, and again, takes away a lot of stress. You know, now I'm not as worried about, if she gets the grades, is she even going to be able to go, are we going to have the money for her to go to university or college or whatever her path wherever her path takes her.
I feel like more inspired now that I'm into the program, because I feel like I'd be able to succeed way better than I would have if I were not to be in the program.
Because of United Way, my daughter is going to actually be able to realize her dreams and have the future that she's pictured for herself, and that's what that's what any parent would love to see happen.
I'm very thankful for the United Way, for all the financial support, and so now I know that I won't be falling back in any classes, because now I have the tutoring and all the support I need.
I'm Wilfred Birch, and I'm originally from Leamington, Ontario. I come from a family of 11. I do know what it's like to have gone without meals. I know what it's like to have hand-me-downs. I live here behind the park, and when I come to the back door, my wife and I could look out, we could see garbage in the park. graffiti, kids trying to set the playground equipment here on fire as well. The name of our youth group is the Bridgeview Community Outreach Program Incorporated. It was founded, developed from a neighborhood watch where we found kids were doing graffitiing, and we caught some trying to even break in houses. And so I had talked to the police officer that trained us for the walk if he had a problem with us starting a youth group and keeping it separate from the neighborhood watch and reaching out to help these kids. And he said, no, not a problem. He also became part of the board, helped us set up the board itself, help us get our charity number with Tammy's help as well from our West End. If it wasn't for Steve and our West End, this group wouldn't be where it is today. We meet in this park. The youth group meets in this park every second Sunday from 1 till 3 in the afternoon. And as I said, we do pizza parties. They get to play games, they get to do arts and crafts. We keep them busy because now we've adopted this park and the kids do help us keep it clean. 2 of the volunteers that came up to us during a yard sale that we had a year ago, and 2 of them told us that if it was not for this youth group, they would have ended up in jail. And that's why they became volunteers to give back to the youth group for what it had done for them. And they were very teary-eyed and brought tears to ours. And that's what this is all about, to help bring change, to help see kids be able to come back. Hopefully we can get them to turn into good, youthful adults and be very useful to society. Without the support of United Way, the community, this part of the community would not look as clean and as neat and tidy as it is. People need to support United Way because of what they give to the communities, plus their involvement. They just don't give money. They also make sure their hands are out doing things as well with the street and alley cleanup, and we appreciate that.
We're proud to say United Way is helping thousands of people right here in Windsor and Essex County, from Amherstburg to Leamington and Windsor through Essex. While a lot of good work is being done, the needs of those in our community affected by poverty are growing and alarming. More needs to be done to help kids, seniors, single moms, and others in our community. This year, we're challenging the community to raise $7.5 million. To succeed, we need everyone to get involved. We need you to dig deeper, whether it's $2 a week, the price of a cup of coffee, or $2,000 a year. Your donation will be used wisely and effectively to help those affected by poverty. Join me in taking bold action against poverty. Please support United Way.